Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Max from CryptoPotato, and let's get started on this week's update. This week, we have been rewarded with an additional wave of increases in Bitcoin's price and altcoin prices. The ongoing downtrend we have seen with the altcoins has stopped since October 24th. The coins have changed their trend and went up by dozens of percents until Bitcoin's price broke the $6,000 price and stabilized the market. Bitcoin Gold's fork brought a lot of attention and has set a new all-time high price for Bitcoin. As it seems, the upcoming fork in November, SegWit2X, will not be the last one. It's hard to tell what will be upcoming forked coins' value and use. BitPay announced today that it will support Bitcoin 2X, a move which can affect the market in the near future. Will the upcoming fork receive support? Soon, we'll probably know. But as it seems, the effects of this fork will be different than the previous ones. Will businesses accept the current Bitcoin, or will they shift to using the new one, SegWit2X? Bitcoin Gold's testnet is supposed to be launched tomorrow. The real network is supposed to go live afterwards. Bitfinex exchange and some additional exchanges already offer trading futures of Bitcoin Gold. The coin is already traded around the price of $130. Altcoins had a very positive week. Some of the major altcoins were quite stable and found their floor for the short time. Some of them had a nice uptrend, and above all, Vertcoin, whose price rose by 50% during last week. The altcoins returned to the main arena this week, but it seems that in the past 2 days, the momentum somewhat stopped because of the rise in Bitcoin's price. The effect is felt in Bitcoin trading versus the US dollar. The major altcoins didn't lose their US dollar value, though they lost their Bitcoin's value, and as I mentioned before, some went up. The situation seems very positive all around the crypto market in such a way that the interest and buzz around blockchain and crypto trading are only growing, and people are starting to understand its huge potential. The question is, until when? In a situation like this, when things look really positive, will things continue along this path? In this bubble that everybody talks about, we have already mentioned the bubble situation in our previous update reports, since the market has grown to a market value of around 180 billion US dollars. Regardless, here are some really interesting updates that happened this week. A university in Australia will reward their students with Ethereum coins. And business in Zimbabwe is starting to accept Bitcoin. Stellar Lumens Projects, XLM, is in collaboration with IBM. Another interesting article, the battle for the soul of Bitcoin, related to the upcoming fork of SegWit2X. Not only that, one of Apple's co-founders, Steve Wozniak, says that Bitcoin is better than gold. A pioneer in the Bitcoin world claims that the next major crypto coin will be a cryptocurrency that will combine several blockchains. Enigma has announced a cooperation with the Kyber network decentralizing exchange and Ether Delta exchange, which is also decentralized. A new coin name, and I kid you not, Bitcoin Silver. This is a joke. There will be another fork planned for the near future. Zcash Trust Fund filed a request with the SCE. This step could bring the project closer to being traded by funds. One of the founders of PayPal is talking about Bitcoin, a bit on Hashgraph, the technology that came to compete with blockchain. Coinbase had released some press regarding their plan for B2X. Okay, now it's time to look at some graphs. If you see here, first we're gonna look at Bitcoin. The resistance level around $6,000 is behind us, and we are now conquering new highs. The all-time high is currently at $6,420 from the past few hours. The Bitcoin has gained around $800 in only a week. Next up, we have Ethereum. This week, the price rose back slowly to 0.05 Bitcoin. When Bitcoin broke the $6,000 level, Ethereum value was immediately affected. At the moment, we are now back at support levels of the last week, 0.047, and Ethereum is still suffering from a negative momentum versus the Bitcoin. Against the dollar, the $300 level is maintaining with slight shifts of 10 to about 20% up and down. Bitcoin Cash, on the other hand, had a very sharp rise during last week to 0.09 Bitcoin and a correction down right after, following the rapid increase of Bitcoin value. right now traded around 0.07 Bitcoin, and there seems to be a demand at these levels. 0.066 Bitcoin should be the support level for the short term. Bcash versus the US dollar is such a beautiful graph. From the $300 to the $520 and stabilizing around $440 where it's currently traded. Last, we have Litecoin. Against Bitcoin, Lite is in a continuous correction. We remember the peak levels at 0.021 Bitcoin where it encountered a strong resistance. From there came the major correction to 0.01 Bitcoin areas where the support levels were broken. And at the moment, we're at 0.0088 Bitcoin on Fibonacci support levels. Against the dollar, the Litecoin is still holding above $50. That's it for this week. Thanks so much. This is Max from CryptoPotato.